Good morning. Welcome to your Monday Mojo with me, Coach Mo. It is Monday, March 6th, and today's a special day for me because today is my birthday. So I'm so excited to be sharing this little moment with you and giving you some more information regarding the Strengths Finder 2.0 assessment and the different talents that we all have access to, especially those that are found in our top 10, which means that they resonate very strongly for us, right? So that's why we're covering each and every talent, especially for those of you who have taken the assessment and just want to learn more about your talents, and you want to start understanding the talents of those individuals that work with you and around you in your life. So it's a very, very powerful tool. So this week we are on number 2, the number 2 talent found in the leadership dimension of relating, right? So how we relate with others, how we build relationships, how we connect with people. And even though the trait of the dimension of influencing really focuses on motivating and inspiring, and that true definition of influencing, I want you to imagine the importance of relationships and how critical relationships are to influencing as well, right? So this dimension is critical in the workplace, critical in life, because we are human. We are individuals that need to build connections with others, but we all do it in different ways. Today, we're talking about a talent that I absolutely love. A lot of people in my life have this talent, and it is a talent of connectedness, right? To me, there's a spirituality in this talent, because it's about trusting the world, trusting the unknown, understanding that not everything is seen or heard or understood. And people with connectedness are okay with that because they know that there's a connection. They know that there's something out there that at the end of the day has their back, right? So they also just love connecting with people, all kinds of people, right? So there are typically no walls around this individual and his or her ability to build those relationships. Okay, so it's a very wonderful talent to have in any team, right? And certainly someone who could be that glue in your team to keep your team together, working well with each other and connecting with each other, which we all need to do in teams, right? It's not just about the work, it's about the relationship. Over time, that's what makes teams effective. So let's learn a little bit more about this talent of connectedness. Someone with connectedness is going to be incredibly aware of the borderless and timeless human family. I love how that's mentioned, right? Borderless and timeless human family. So no matter where you are and no matter who you are, what belief systems you have, your life experiences, someone with connectedness is not going to see any of that, right? They don't see separation. They don't see borders. They just see the humanity. And that's why they can build connections really, really well. They enjoy integrating parts into whole. Wow, think about organizations with a lot of silos, right? They're just little pieces all over the place. If you want someone who has that gift of bringing all of the pieces together, what a great talent to utilize for something like that. They need to be a part of something bigger than themselves, right? They believe in family, they believe in team, they believe in organization. And again, a lot of the people who I know that have this talent, it just so happens that they lead organizations. They create these groups of individuals that are tied together because of a common belief or passion, right? So they bring people together for causes, and it's so nice to see that. And we need that, right, in our world more than anything. They have an appreciation for the mystery of life. Again, not having to know all the answers. They love that mystery about the world, and they connect to that regardless, right? Even if they don't have the answers, they feel that connection to source, to spirituality, to the everythingness that's out there that sometimes we can't see or acknowledge. They love and they value the circles of life and the threads of continuity, right? So, again, just this understanding that things are going to happen as they should. And in our life, there's a life cycle. We all go through a life cycle from child through adulthood to elderly age and then finally death. So that's something that also allows them to bond with others and help others heal when they're experiencing challenges of going through that life cycle. So there's a certain gift again and connection that they have in dealing with others that's really, really very beautiful and uniting. They hate the us versus them mentality. Forget about it. That is just not in their book. That is not in their dictionary, right? It just doesn't exist for them. We are all one. We are all one, no matter who we are, where we're from, what we look like, what our religion is. That's it. We're just here to support each other, and we should support each other. That's how they think. A metaphor or an image really for this type of talent is mind, body, spirit. Everything is connected. Our thoughts are connected to emotions. Our emotions are connected to our outcome. What our bodies feel, it's because there's something inside of us that we're thinking about that creates that outcome, right? So think of that image of a person with all the chakra systems. This is the image of connectedness. We're all connected, and we are connected to something greater than ourselves. And then again, we always talk about a barrier label, how others experience us, right? When they don't know a word that they can use to talk about who we are, they'll just speak from the gut. And the gut tells them that this person could be a little flaky, a little new agey, right? And maybe not in touch with reality because they trust so much in that they are taken care of, that everything happens for a reason, and that they're going to learn from it. And despite all of that, they will never not connect with others. There's always that connection to other people and to that belief system and to the world out there. So it's a wonderful, beautiful talent. Individuals with connectedness, oftentimes they also will have empathy, right? So think of those two together. Oh, beautiful. Someone with empathy really can put themselves in another person's shoes and experience what they're going through, right? And that very much ties and aligns with this idea of connectedness. So I hope you enjoyed learning more about this talent in the relationship dimension of StrengthsFinder 2.0 called connectedness. And, check out your network out there. Start thinking about who in your life, who in your work and in your teams may have this talent, and think about how you can put them to better use. So thank you for joining me today on my special birthday, and I will see you next week when we cover the very next talent in the relationship dimension. Have a super day. Bye-bye.